Hey everybody, James here with Feed Your Beast, and today we're going to go over something really quick. How to make the Cryotheum, or however the hell you say it, dust for the Goal with the Flow quest. Colder than a... yeah. So let's get to it. Of course, there's a Cryotheum dust recipe real quick. It's going to be a snowball, niter, blizz powder, and redstone. The only thing we're really not going to cover is how to get redstone. You get that from sifting dust, and basically we're not going to go over that, so you should have plenty of redstone. Okay, first thing you're going to do is a glacial precipitator. What this is going to do, this is going to make your snowballs. Very important because it's part of the recipe, and it's also how we're going to get the blizz powder. Yes, you don't need to have a blizz to get the blizz powder. So you're going to need a fluid transposer, a magma crucible. What you want to do is throw a bunch of redstone into your magma crucible to create your destabilized redstone. You're going to pour that on top of snowballs, and ta-da! You get blizz powder. So that's step one in the process. Number two, you're going to need to get niter. A couple different ways you can get it. You can go into the nether and look for saltpeter ore. When you pulverize that down, that actually gives you niter. Or we could do an easy way without going into the nether. We're going to need a pulverizer and a cyclic assembler. Now this is why you need it, because what you do, you pulverize sandstone in the pulverizer, and there's a 12% chance you're going to get a byproduct of niter. And we'll wait around. There we go. So there we go. We got the niter. Now, why we want the cyclic assembler? Well, we know that when we pulverize sandstone, you get sand back. Now, you don't get as much as you get as what it costs to make it, but you do get some back. So what we have here is a cyclic assembler set up to make sandstone out of the waste from this. So this, you can just kind of fill a whole chest full of sandstone, have your cyclic assembler. This will run for a while, and in my test, in my real world, I've got an iron chest, so I'll fill an iron chest up with sandstone, and I'll usually end up getting about 10 or 12 stacks of niter out of it. And we'll go back here and see we've already got a couple. So there we go. There is the two key parts to the recipe. Now once you've got a little bit of that built up, you're going to have your blizz powder, you're going to have your niter. You can go ahead and rob some snowballs from the from the glacial precipitator to get the snowball part of it, and hopefully if you get a good sifting operation going, you're going to have some redstone, and in the end you're going to have a whole bunch of this dust to help complete your quest. It also too works as a pretty good coolant if you're running on the big reactors. So that's it. Real quick, easy tutorial on how to make your Cryotheum dust.